The world's highest mountain peak, the Everest, is a challenge to man's spirit. Nature in the raw, in all its bounty, wild, unfettered, and beautiful beyond description. Climbers continue to attempt the ultimate summit with very little difference between life and death. High degree of risk involved at every step. The mountaineer fights all odds. The vagaries of the weather and extremities of climate, trying to make possible to tackle the toughest of challenges. The most significant achievements were two successful ascents to Mount Everest on May 10th and May 17th, 1996 from the very difficult North-Col route on the China side. It was the first ever success by an Indian ITBP team.
The ITBP expedition of 1996, with a mixed feeling of sorrow and happiness, has certainly created a landmark in our mountaineering history. This historic account of the north face climbing would certainly lure the youth to grow stronger and be more magnificent to mountain lovers, climbers, and explorers the world over.
And how did it all happen? By 1996, the Everest had been climbed through 13 principal different routes since 1953. But the most formidable and difficult route is the approach from the North-Col China side. In 1996, India decided to launch an attempt to this challenging route to the Everest and bring another mountaineering glory to the country.
As a leader of the team, I carefully went through the details of previous attempts and prepared the expedition meticulously. Team members were carefully selected out of the best available in the country.
Selecting the team was not an easy task. Apart from taking into account their all-round climbing capabilities, the members selected had to function as a well-knit team. If the team is well-knit, well-coordinated, and well-balanced, nothing is impossible. Pre-training program was chalked out to unearth the full potential of the participants and firming up the national team by putting the pre-expeditions on the most technically difficult peaks like Mana and the 3 peaks in Ladakh during winters. The Indian team was sent off in the forenoon of 19th March by the Honorable Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao.
As a leader of the team, I extended my gratitude to the present dignitaries and assured them that no matter what happened, we would bring glory to the country by fluttering the tricolor on the top of the Everest, and even if it demanded sacrifice.
The expedition vehicles roared out of the Tigri camp in New Delhi at 11 a.m. on March 22, 1996. The team reached Kathmandu on 25th March. From the Nepal border, the team moved to the Friendship Bridge on the Nepal-China border. At the Chinese immigration post, the team was checked and cleared to move forward. The base camp was established on 5th April 1996 at Rongbuk Glacier.
Altogether, 6 camps were established, and last camp was at the height of 27,300 feet, which was the assault camp to the Mount Everest.
Despite unpredictable weather, bone-biting chill, with stormy winds, the team was brimming with great confidence. Most of the members were straining at the leash. All the higher camps were being stocked well for 15 days. Forming up of summit parties was a daunting task for the leader. Occupying of Assault Camp number 6 was planned on the 9th of May for making the attempt to the top on the 10th May by the party of 7 members. On 10th May 1996, the assault party of 7 members had been divided into 2 groups to encounter frost-bitten, cruel weather and chipping the icy-covered steps to negotiate the treacherous route. With the grueling efforts through heavy storms at 1800 hours, the walkie-talkie crackled and 3 members had talked from the top of the Everest direct to the leader, and communication was established for the jubilant movement to spread all over the world. All the 3 successful climbers thereafter were entangled and dislodged themselves in the heavy snowstorm while descending on the night of 10th-11th May, thereby succumbing to their tragic end.
Gloom and despair spread all over us and the foreign expeditions on 11th May. It is obvious the mountain problem multiply once the momentum of the team is lost. Leading team members start behaving in a timid behavior. There was a much debate on the next course, being a tragedy ever happened on that year. By then, my team had experienced final acceptance of sacrifice, tragic death, fight all odds, extremity of climate, disastrous cliff walk, and all over the victory fever gloomed all over the minds of the people.
The leader, Commandant Mohinder Singh, made a historic decision to reorganize the demotivated team for the second attempt. Undaunted by the death of 3 of their comrades, 5 members of the Indo-Tibetan border police expedition for the second time reached the summit of Mount Everest on 17th May 1996 from the treacherous Chinese side. They unfurled the Indian tricolour as well as the ITBP flag on the world's highest peak at 9:55 am, and the team members reported to New Delhi about their historic achievement.
Launching a big size of expeditions to Mount Everest from the most dangerous and difficult route through China side was the multiple aim to inspire the local people, soldiers, by creating the sense of security, self-confidence, sacrificing attitude for the cause of nation and people in service at various levels.
Why did you climb Mount Everest?
The human closeness and inbuilt essence may be alluring to all of us. The lucky ones get the chance to climb the Mount Everest and be at the top. Break the barrier of narrow nationality and pave the way of international brotherhood, cementing the cordial relation, friendship and comradeship irrespective of nationality.